Good morning. I would normally start by telling you welcome to sunny Moldova, but given the weather outside, I would really be out of tune. So, dear guests, welcome to Moldova. Welcome back to Moldova. Mr. Prime Minister, ministers, I see a couple of ministers, ambassadors, thank you for making it, and welcome to Moldova Business Week. We will use these few days to share our vision and what can Moldova offer as a business and investment destination. Moldova is undergoing rapid change. It is perhaps the first time in its history that our country is bravely looking into the future, firm on its European path. While there is work ahead and the road is not short, make no mistake, Moldova is the next EU member state, with a strong, diversified, efficient, innovative, open and free economy, part of the European single market, and this is our vision. And we want you to join us, be part of this vision, be part of this ride together with us, be part of this big change that the country is undergoing. You would be part of something so much bigger by being here, investing, supporting Moldova and Moldova's economy in these historic times for our country with a responsive, pro-business and reform-minded government as your honest and open partner. But apart from values, there are clear reasons why Moldova is actually a pretty good place to invest and do business and, yes, make money. And this is why we will have this conversation during this week, during this event. We've put in place much needed business climate reforms and keep advancing this agenda with a sense of maximum urgency. Entrepreneurship is the cornerstone of the new economy we're building. Because bureaucracy breeds corruption and discourages private initiative, we took on a massive deregulation agenda that is already saving entrepreneurs the equivalent of at least 0.5% of GDP every year. In 2024 alone, we have cut over 20% of the reporting burden. We have one of the most progressive company legislation in Europe, pro-startup, pro-investment, with a maximum freedom, enabling growth and investment. While there is still much work to do, our message is clear: Moldova is no place for bureaucracy. We are building a fully digital economy. We doubled in only 1 year the number of digital services available online for entrepreneurs. And this year, 80% of all interaction between state and entrepreneur is digital. And this is good economics too, really. Digitalization saves Moldovan companies the equivalent of at least another 0.4% of GDP every year. On taxation, we are among the few countries on the continent that at the moment has zero income tax on retained earnings, and we only tax profits distributed as dividends. And this is saving businesses an additional 0.5% of GDP every year. For the IT and BPO sector, Moldova has the most attractive offer on the continent, when that's without too much modesty. 7% single tax that you have also seen in the introduction, and that we'll cover extensively during these days. And the sector is really booming and will keep growing. Human capital is the driving force of an economy based on innovation. We have competitive technical education that is producing talent, and we keep investing in education to respond to the needs of the business environment. To offer our economy access to talent and workforce, we have removed work permits for citizens of 47 countries: the European Union, USA, the United Kingdom, EFTA countries, Canada, Turkey, Ukraine, and many others. I like to say that Moldova is not a market of 2 million people, which is roughly our population. It is a market of 500 million people. Moldova has unprecedented access to Western markets through free trade agreements with the European Union, EFTA countries, United Kingdom, Turkey, and many others. And our experts are rapidly shifting towards the West. Only some 15 years ago, 70% of Moldova's experts were headed towards Russia and CIS. Now the situation is completely reversed. A tectonic transformation for our entire economy at a speed that has no match. An example of how fast Moldova and its entrepreneurs and its business can adapt. In only a couple of years, we have deregulated, digitalized, opened markets more than ever before, and that again, sorry for being too immodest maybe. But these and other interventions have supported Moldova's economy in these uneasy times. While the war that Russia is waging in neighboring Ukraine is affecting our economy, our challenge is to grow in spite of adversity. To grow faster, Moldova needs investment, and our reform agenda is laser focused on this goal while addressing the structural bottlenecks of our economy to attract more investment, maximize productivity and efficiency. We're taking steps to build up a modern capital market that will help capital flow freely in the economy, strengthen our financial sector, and offer more opportunities for investment and growth. To boost trade, we are investing in logistics and infrastructure in order to support the needs of a growing economy. We are advancing discussions with our partners to launch investment guarantees in order to make Moldova even more attractive. And we are launching the first state aid scheme in line with EU norms to attract investments in manufacturing and drive industrialization in high growth sectors such as electronic, automotive, pharmaceuticals, optics, construction, and many others. As a government, we have taken on one task: to offer each company the freedom to excel. Moldova is on a transformative journey, and I'm confident, in spite of momentary challenges, we are entering a period of fast growth driven by economic reforms and European integration. Other countries in the past have made this exact journey before us, and if you want to see what awaits Moldova in the next decade, you need only to look at the entire Central and Eastern Europe and half of the continent. Our message is simple, and it was really articulated very well by our central bank governor. Investing in Moldova now means not regretting it 5 years from now. Thank you very much, and let's have a very productive week.